Hello, everyone. Did you know that we have the guideline for coverage screening under the Philippine Environmental Impact Statement System? The EMB Memorandum Circular 2014-005 classifies projects into four categories. We have Category A, Category B, Category C, and Category D. Their categories are based on their environmental impact and probably location. And this determines whether they will be required an environmental compliance certificate or a certificate of non-coverage. The project categorization under EMB Memorandum Circular 2014-005 includes the category A, B, C, and D. So what are these categories? The category A are considered environmentally critical projects or ECP. And probably they are project located in environmentally critical areas. The projects declared as environmentally critical project under Proclamation 2146 and Presidential Proclamation 803 due to high environmental risk. And this project requires or mandatory environmental compliance certificate from EMB central office. And prior to issuance of the environmental compliance certificate, the proponent shall submit a full environmental impact statement system, rather environmental impact statement report submitted to EMB central office as a requirement for the application of environmental compliance certificate. Example of a critical project are large-scale mining, the coal-fired power plants, major dams, and landfills. The category B, or we so-called the non-environmentally critical project or NECP, but possibly located in an environmentally critical area. These projects that are not critical project but located in a critical area like watershed, mangroves, or with significant environmental impact. The requirement for this project is an environmental compliance certificate. This can be processed at the regional level, at the EMB regional office. Well, when we process the application for environmental compliance certificate of a category B project, we can submit either an environmental impact statement for large project or an initial environmental examination checklist report for smaller project. Example is a medium-sized factories or small hydropower plants, a hospital, a subdivision project. Now, there are considered environmental enhancement or direct mitigation project, and this is categorized as category C and not falling under category A and B type of project. This category C project has a direct mitigation of our environmental problems. The projects that directly improve our environment, reforestation project, waste remediation, slope protection project, and this project is not required to secure an environmental compliance certificate, but must submit a project description or PD to confirm classification. They may opt, I mean the proponent may opt to secure a certificate of non-coverage in compliance with the system. And this can be processed at the regional level at the EMB regional office. And finally, the category D type of project. This is a project with minimal environmental impact, very unlikely to cause significant adverse impact, and is not covered by the Philippine Environmental Impact Statement System to secure an environmental compliance certificate. And therefore, they can secure a certificate of non-coverage because there's no ECC requirement for this category D project. But but proponents may voluntarily apply for a CNC. We can submit our online application for CNC and a project description. Example of a category D project like small retail store or minor renovation project. There is a strict rule if a project fits multiple categories, the most stringent requirements. Example for a category A, category B, category C, and category D apply. If there is an expansion or modifications, existing projects undergoing major changes must reclassify under the same system. And we shall use the Presidential Decree 1586 and DAO 2003-30 as our legal basis for our compliance. Now, I hope we have learned something about the project categorization. Now, why we categorize the project? The answer is in order to determine if they are covered by the Philippine Environmental Impact Statement System to secure an environmental compliance certificate or not. Under Memorandum Circular 2014-005, projects in our country are categorized based on their potential environmental impact on their level. There is a level of regulatory review required, such as for category A, it shall be processed at the EMB central office, and for category B, C, and D at the EMB regional office. So this is the project screening and categorization, and I hope you have learned something. And if you want to know more about environmental compliance, environmental requirements, if you want to know more about environmental management, procedures, standards, please subscribe to this channel. Please follow, please share, and like this video. Thank you very much, everyone, and God bless us all.